Hey ladies, I want to give you guys the very first exercise that I give all of my clients that have knee pain. So if you just recently tweaked your knee, or you have reoccurring pain and you're not really sure why, or maybe you just had surgery and well, technically I should not be your first stop. Also, if you recently tweaked your knee and it swelled up real bad in like the first 6 hours, like this shouldn't be the first video either. You should be going to the doctor. So anyway, for whatever reason, I felt I needed to say that. My name is Alba Hatcher. I am a licensed bodywork therapist, corrective exercise specialist, and I have been certified and nationally accredited as a personal trainer for almost 20 years now. Okay, so for this, you need a strap. So this is one of those like yoga stretch straps, and there's no give. Now, if you don't have one of these, you could also use, technically you can use a sheet. I sometimes recommend clients to use a scarf. So like if you've got a winter scarf, but again, one that doesn't have any stretch, it works perfectly for this. So what you would do is you put it in the middle of your foot, and then you support it, and I'll turn here in just a second. But you're going to take this and you're going to use your own arms, right, as some support to bring the foot in, right, gaining some flexion, and then out. Now, there is a very important part to this that if you don't follow it, it's not gonna work. So this is also the difference, like when I have clients that are, I have many times, clients that are in physical therapy at the same time that they're seeing me, or like they've done their PT and they don't understand why they weren't further along in their progress. And it's just because the way that doctors, I'm just noticing, you know, PT offices, the way that they work, it's slowly changing and it's not the same. And it's sad, but anyway. So when you're doing this, and I'm bringing myself in, you have to pay attention to alignment. This is literally what this is. It's not about getting more flexion. That's what people think it's about. Not at all about that. It's actually making sure that you are in alignment. So the hip to the knee, to the ankle, to the forefoot, to the toe, okay? If you are needing to find where your mid is, right? So here I am straight to the camera. My ASIS, okay, hip bones, is the part of your hips that kind of sticks out a little bit more than everything else. And then pubic symphysis, which is right here in the middle. If you go to the halfway point between those two, that is where your neutral is. It is not hip width apart. I am now abducted. I feel like you can actually see this a little bit better with me, like straight to the camera, right? Like that's neutral. If you notice in any one of your anatomy books, like the knees do come in before they go down. Every single anatomy book. So don't think that that's not neutral, because it is. So if I go here, definitely abducted. So you're neutral. Find your hip bones, find your pubic symphysis, and then the halfway point of that is where your alignment of your foot should be. Then from there, it's making sure that you have, as you're pulling this in, you are able, and on purpose, keeping everything stable. So what that looks like. When you go to bring this in, you may see a little, I'm gonna exaggerate it, okay? Like a little wiggle wobble, right? And if you see a little wiggle wobble going on here, then that means that there's an instability and we need to retrain it where its proper track point is supposed to be. Now also, a lot of times people will do like one of these, okay? And again, now I've created this huge, for a tibia, that's a huge rotation of the tibia, which is 1/2 of your knee joint. So if I am here and I'm bringing it up, but I got a foot that's kind of like cockeyed, then again, I'm not teaching my knee proper alignment, and I'm not teaching it to track properly. So we start neutral, we've got our strap, we're giving it support, we're gonna bring it in nice and slow, making sure to keep hip, knee, ankle, forefoot, toes, all in alignment. And that, my friends, is the #1 exercise, first exercise that I give anybody that sees me with knee issues. So give it a shot, and I wanna know how you do. Love you.